favorite actor.
अरे बाप रे.
ये काट करके रील बनाऊंगी.
And by the way, I'm putting it out there as an official statement. This is the most fun I've had on a podcast ever.
Yay! I'll talk about मैं हूं ना.
Oh my god, I love her.
I've been told Shah Rukh Khan forgot his lines when he saw you walk in.
Shah Rukh is Shah Rukh. And you bring him in a space of romance, there's no one better than him.
प्यार तो बहुत लोग करते हैं, लेकिन मेरे जैसा प्यार कोई नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि किसी के पास तुम जो नहीं हो.
You were shooting for Arya. You had the heart attack
Yes.
at that point. 2 हफ्ते बाद, you were back on the set.
Yeah. This is one thing I have to tell you.
So what does it take to enter a room where everyone's expecting you to lose?
Salman was a buddy. Scene में जो भी dialogue लिखा है, you can be rest assured वो नहीं बोला जाएगा. So you're adapting as you go along in the scene. ऐसे कर करके बीवी number 1, क्योंकि मैंने प्यार क्यों किया. There are so many moments in the film that are not scripted.
कुछ दिनों के लिए तुझे नैना का बॉयफ्रेंड बनना पड़ेगा.
अरे जिंदगी भर बनने के लिए तैयार हूँ यार मैं.
मेरा नाम है दिव्या जैन. आई एम द फाउंडर ऑफ सेफ एजुकेट, जो ऐसा इंस्टीट्यूशन है जिसने 2 लाख से ज़्यादा लड़कियों और लड़कियों को ट्रेन करके जॉब्स दिलाई हैं. आई एम ऑल्सो अ ग्रेजुएट ऑफ द यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ कैम्ब्रिज एंड द हार्वर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी. इन द दिव्या जैन पॉडकास्ट आई टॉक अबाउट परफॉर्मेंस विद पर्पस. कैसे हम अपना पोटेंशियल रीच कर सकते हैं while at the same time being purposeful. In these podcasts, I have talked to celebrities, spiritual leaders, leaders of the free world on उनके सबसे बड़े क्या challenges थे, कैसे उन्हें overcome किया, and finally क्या lessons हैं जो हम अपनी life में implement कर सकते हैं. Sushmita, we know her as Miss Universe, we know her as a Bollywood icon. It's beyond Bollywood, it's beyond the headlines. It's about walking into a room where you're an underdog and still winning. It's about making choices जहाँ पे बाकी लोग कुछ और बोल रहे हैं. It's about drowning out the noise and being true to yourself. So stay tuned for a heartfelt conversation and to hear certain stories that have never been real before. I hope you enjoy it, and if you do, please like, subscribe, and tell us what else we can do next. So I want to tell you, Sushmita, my first memory, right? The year is 1994. मैं 11 साल की हूँ. 6th standard.
Yeah.
So you can do the math. But 6th standard, I was in an all-girls school, CGM दिल्ली में. और हमारी स्कूल की ब्रेक्स होती थी. और स्कूल की ब्रेक्स में हम ब्यूटी पैजेंट खेलते थे.
ये मैंने नहीं सुना पहले.
So imagine 6-8 girls अपने सलवार सूट में हम लोग वॉक करते थे. We used to take turns. कोई जज बनता था, कुछ बनता था. And we judge कौन फर्स्ट आया, कौन सेकंड आया, कौन थर्ड आया. And initially it would always be about कौन सबसे अच्छा वॉक कर रहा है, किसके बाल सबसे लंबे हैं, कौन सबसे सुंदर है, किसकी ड्रेस सबसे सुंदर है. And then 1994 happened and you won. And after that, the judging criteria changed. The person who won was the one जिसका आंसर सबसे इंटेलिजेंट था, जो काम था under pressure, who could answer smartly. And I can't tell you, or like little Divya at 11, that lesson changed, that being smart and intelligent ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है that being beautiful.
No, that is so lovely. I think beautiful एक package है. हमें ये गलतफहमी होती है कई बार that it's what you look at and what you look like. But honestly, I think beautiful is a feeling. You meet someone, like today I met you, and I went back to the room to go touch up, and all through the way I'm telling my team, she has such lovely energy. It's beautiful. क्योंकि ये चीज़ें आपके साथ रह जाती हैं. So the same goes for the way you speak, the way you communicate. किस भी ज़बान में आप बात करें. As long as you have something that reaches the other person, it's beautiful. So I'm glad. I mean, I've never heard of beauty pageant खेलना, but that's actually pretty cool. Very cool.
No, but thank you so much for that lesson. And like I said, I think एक standard या एक win एक स्टैंडर्ड क्रिएट कर देता है दैट फॉर यू वाज मे बी एन इवेंट एन ओकेजन बट दैट्स सॉर्ट ऑफ अ स्टैंडर्ड देन दैट generation
Hmm.
of girls
Hmm.
start following, that
It's
then
very special.
becomes the norm
Very special.
that we are working with.
And to think that while that was all happening, I was very young. I was 18. So I really didn't know, other than the fact that the big idea that an entire country, my country, was winning for the first time on this platform called Miss Universe. Beyond that, the impact it would have on little girls or just hopeful women, I never imagined that because I was so young myself. The only thing I knew was, Are baap re, there is this path to walk on and there is this journey to be covered and one foot in front of the other. नहीं तो बहुत डर लगता था because I had literally not been outside of India
Right.
except to Malaysia with my father. At the age of 14, that was my first and only, at that point, a foreign trip. So एक अकेले प्लेन में बैठ के मनीला जाना और वहाँ प्लेन से उतर के like a lost puppy looking around कि क्या चल रहा है and then realize that अरे नहीं मिल गया वहाँ पे Miss Universe लिखा है. You know, little things.
Right.
My English wasn't very good back then. So that little underconfident feeling of I don't know how I will do this. But every day that I spend there, and much like life for all of us, आप अगर वही चीज हर रोज दोहराते रहेंगे, you get better at it. You start to enjoy that freedom, enjoy that being alone. बहुत डर लगा था लेकिन जाते वक्त. So it was quite an experience, no doubt.
Sushmita, what you're sharing is probably, I think, the story of maybe every young person.
Yes.
Hum itne, like, I think in my journey, I've trained and worked with so many young adults. And, like, when you started out, you were the underdog. Like,
Yes.
whether it was for Miss India, there is the blue-eyed girl who is
Yes.
the Pepsi girl, India's favorite. Whether it's Miss Universe, India का कभी किसी ने नाम ही नहीं सुना है.
सही बात.
मतलब, so what does it take to enter a room where, everyone's expecting you to lose, but like walk out with the crowd? Like, what
I
does it
wish
take?
they were at least expecting you to lose. That would mean there is some expectation. There was no expectation. And it's hard. But one of the things that I have learned, and I often say this to my kids as well, that you want the world to bet on you,
Mm.
which is fantastic. Why should they?
Yeah.
आप में हुनर है, आप बहुत खूबसूरत हैं, आप बहुत अच्छा बोल लेती हैं. बहुत लोग हैं ऐसे. तो आप पे क्यों bet करें? Because you know how to bet on yourself. That's very important. It's almost primary to everything else. To count on yourself, to expect things from yourself. Then, as you grow, that expectation becomes contagious. Other people catch it. And then they say, Pata nahi kyun, I feel like this girl, what's her name? She looks promising. Because now you have a vibe
Right.
that says, I got this. Do you see me? Do you like me? No, I got this. जितना भी आता है, जितना नहीं आता है, सीख लूंगी, but I'm going to bet on myself. ये चीज मैंने जिंदगी में बहुत जल्दी सीखा, बहुत जल्दी. And exactly through that example that you were just giving. Being in Manila, realizing, Are baap re, 89 of them, and we are lost. I mean, no one, Manila Bulletin, it was a newspaper in the mornings, Manila Times. It used to have a front page, betting. Top 10 countries who are about to win this crown. So usme imagine Europe, South America. Essentially, that's packing your top 10.
Right.
Then comes the maybe 10s. Then comes the local favorites, which means Filipinos, because it was held in the Philippines. Who do they like? So that's 30 out of the 89. India was nowhere
Hmm.
in the 30. So forget the top 10. And you realize that, you get this one opportunity in your life. And I say this all the time, that it doesn't matter what field you are in, what opportunities you're creating for yourself. But when you are placed in a life-altering moment, your focus cannot be to just do it, lose, and come back. Your focus cannot be that. You may lose and come back. That's an eventuality. But you're there to win.
Hmm.
First, you've got to get that. So it took me out of the 30 days that I was there, 31 days I was there, maybe the first 2 weeks to understand that. Because I caught myself staring at everyone else all the time. That sense of self-worth, self-esteem. I'm here to run for the same title. Oh, tiny. It was just like, wow. Yeah, I think she's number one, 100%. And that one is, that awe, this girl coming from India has this awe. But very quickly I realized, what am I doing?
Right.
I'm not even trying, Things started changing from there. And I remember very, very distinctly me having this conversation with God 1 week prior to the competition. And I said, God, not a single thing India won because they were preliminary.
Right.
Nothing we won.
0, 0, 0.
0, 0, 0, nothing, 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 nothing. तो वैसी उम्मीद थोड़ी बैठने लगती है. And then the tourism of the Philippines did something called as a fishbowl. They put 89 countries' names in the fishbowl. And the tourism ministry was gifting some nice random gift. A 3-day stay here in this Cebu Island, whatever, something like that. Excuse me. And then the minister of tourism was to come, put his hand in, pick out one country. And she's the luckiest girl of the competition. She wins this. And we're all just standing there and he pulls out India. Of that 89. As the first time I turned to Miss Colombia, Carolina, who's a very dear friend. And I said, I think I'm going to do very well in this competition.
No way.
And it was a sign. It's a conversation you have with yourself, with God. And that was the sign. Of 89, you pick India. That's why I got this 3-night, 2-day stay. But I had to give that to my mom because right after winning, they took me to Los Angeles. So I couldn't enjoy that. But it tells you that when you start to have this internal dialogue and you start to bet on yourself, the universe gives you signs.
Wow.
Then you have to believe it. You have to trust it. And you have to keep going.
That's beautiful. And, I think what you said was, so precious. Yaar, why are you special?
Yeah.
सबको लगता है कि मैं special हूँ. But I think ultimately you need to believe that yourself.
Yeah.
And did that belief for you, and of course it's internal, but was it a part of it from your family, your friends? Because, again, like I'm saying, everything was pitted against you. So where does that, you've not studied this, you've not trained for this. तो belief आता कैसे है कि I'm here, but I'm better than all of these people.
Actually, real belief का मजा तब है जब वो आपको all of these people दिखना बंद हो जाता है. You have like Osis blinds on and all you can see is you in your step forward or your step backwards. It's very important to do that because if you continuously compare yourself with other people, you will always fall short of who you are. This I've kind of practiced my whole life since. I've had the best parents. I often say this. My father, my mom, my papi dadu, my grandfather, that is, who is no more. But these are people who just raised me to be not a girl or a boy. It was not very gender-centric.
Okay.
कि बेटा कर सकता है, बेटी नहीं कर सकती, ऐसा है. Only time बेटी नहीं कर सकती is 7 o'clock, be back home, sunset. This is my father. And this
Night
is difference.
club नहीं जाना है.
नहीं, नाइट क्लब जाओ 7:30 बजे तक वापस आ जाओ. बाबा ये नाइट क्लब 7:30 बजे खुलता भी नहीं है. तो that's night club's problem. I'm giving you permission. So anyway, that was there. But other than that, opportunity-wise, go. My brother, who I think was my mirror.
Mm.
No one criticized me more than my little 4-year younger brother for everything. You say, "Chee, you're going for Miss Chee." It's like, so I think he grounded me a lot. I had 3 very dear friends who would always say, "Bhul ja, sab bhul ja, sush. Hum kya kar rahe hain?" So of course I had great backing of some, not too many people, but just enough people who believed deeply in me. So much so that I had a then boyfriend called Rajat Tara. He knew that हूँ तो born Scorpio. Like कितना भी डर लग रहा हो, कितना भी सहमा हुआ हो, कुछ हो, if you light a match, there will be fire. So guess what he did? I am about to go on stage 2 days. So 2 days to the final competition in the Philippines. एक फैक्स आता है. उन दिनों फैक्स आते थे.
Right. फोन नहीं था पिंग.
या उन दिनों फैक्स आते थे और सबसे कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव चीज वो थी. तो मनीला होटल में, हिल्टन में ये फैक्स आता है, रजत तारा फॉर सुष्मिता सेन, मिस इंडिया. That fax I look at, and it's an interview that has been given by some of the people in India. I'm not going to name them, but who basically said, no, I don't think we can expect too much from this girl. Ultimately, हमारे कितने लेजेंडरी औरतें गई हैं इंडिया से. अगर वो नहीं जीत पाई तो ये puny सी ऐसे, you know. And I agree that I wasn't that quintessential, beautiful, light-eyed, white-skinned kind of idea of a beauty pageant winner. But, it was firstly very heartbreaking to read it. But then I was mad at Rajat. कौन बेचता है ये 2 दिन पहले? ये कोई पढ़ने की चीज है, you know? बताया क्यों? But I think that article triggered the fire. It lit the match. That, it's okay. This is what everybody else thinks. Now you watch me. So that feeling of, I can't explain it. It's also, I think, the fact that I don't like to go to war for everything. I'm like this peaceful warrior. I don't like to go to war for everything.
I just like getting things my own way.
I know, not even that. I only do things my own way. Whether I get it my own way or not is not important to me. But I do them my own way because at the end of the day, I have to live with that conscience. That's the only thing that matters to me. Baki, consciously I'm aware that I don't want to hurt people. I don't want to do anything bad by them. But I'm not a sacrifice. I may be a compromise at times, but I'm not a sacrifice. I protect that about myself quite strongly. Anyway, we drifted and went somewhere else. But
So the fire. You got the fire.
So, yeah. So to answer your question, it's to have support of people, but it's also allowing yourself to have enough faith in yourself. That आपको जो पढ़ा सिखा के भेजा गया है, जब मौका आए, जब आपका वो मोमेंट आए, तब खुद पे भरोसा बहुत जरूरी है. That at that point you were no one's hand to hold. At that time you only have you, and you have to come to the party. उसके बाद हार जीत लगी रहेगी. और यहाँ जीत गए तो लाइफ खत्म नहीं हुई, कहीं और जाके हार जाओगे. But at least you learn how to have one person on your side. And that person, if you can find, you're made.
That's beautiful. Again, so many lessons in this story, you know, from having that close set of people जो आप ट्रस्ट करते हो, जो आपको हमेशा एक मिरर दिखाएंगे, आप सच ठीक कर रहे हो, गलत कर रहे हो. And you know, a lot of us, like, you know, we want to go into war, लेकिन जब आता है तो हम excuses बना लेते हैं, सोच लेते हैं. But knowing कि, you know, ये है तो हमें यही करना पड़ेगा. You know, this, I want to dive into the second aspect that for me has been incredibly life-changing, and the fact that at 24, you adopted Rani. You decided you wanted to adopt her at 21.
Yes.
I mean, इस एज पे बच्चे लड़कियां they don't even know कि रात को ड्रेस क्या पहननी है, जूती क्या पहननी है. But to have that, to have that confidence, to believe in your gut, to to be able to drown out that noise.
Yeah.
And again, like this one action or this one act, जो आपके लिए, this was maybe just something you needed to do,
Yes.
an expression of your will,
Yes.
but something that has changed the life of, millions of orphan girls, millions of
Yeah. I
single
consider that a
moms.
huge blessing.
Right? But वो कैसे वो कैसे आता है, that sense of मुझे ये करना है, and that ability to believe. But what was that journey for you?
So actually, a very big part of your question is most important. Okay, how do you come to that? How do you drown out the noise? How do you stick with your conviction, follow it through? बहुत डर लगता है. People think that you're born with this resilience. You're not. बहुत डर लगता है. So they कहते हैं ना, there's one voice here and one sitting on there and they're both talking at the same time. That happens to me. It has always happened to me.
Even now.
Even now. Big decisions. Not for small ones. But when I'm taking a very big decision, I have to still. The only difference today from then is उस वक्त fear को चुप करना बहुत मुश्किल होता था. बहुत ज़्यादा, because there's so much to lose.
Yes.
People look at it as just, if you were with me in the 90s and I was 24 years old and my career is just about starting as an actor in a public eye, you want to be this available, take a call, fly here, shoot there, do this. Usme the whole conventional idea of being a mother was, ab kya hi kaam karegi? Her priorities are different. What will be her personal life like? Where is her married life like? There's so many variables attached to and ideas attached to it that those also translate into fear. And everyone's saying it to you. Your own mother's telling you that also. That, have you thought this through? ये क्या बचपन है ये? But you have to understand, this is still at 21. God gave me so much at 18, including seeing the world. 33 nations, for instance, in a year. And it's not just beautiful locations, it's human connects.
Right.
Meeting children, women, people from all different stratas of societies, from all different continents in the world. And to know that kind of belonging, that's not ordinary for an 18-year-old either. So when I saw that, I realized, oh boy, I have an opportunity to do things my way. And my way cannot be ordinary. It's not built like that.
It's not me.
It's not built like that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in this place. So if a thought is telling me, be a nurturer, be a mother, the thought is not telling me have a baby. It's telling me be a mother. And I had enough experience from when I was 18 to know that there are enough children and enough mothers in this world for there to be a perfect marriage. And so it was an easy call to listen to the conscience. The problem was after that. Because आपने सुन लिया तो कोई सामने से आपको बच्चा अडॉप्ट करने देगा इतना आसान नहीं होता. So at every step of the way I was tested. My resilience was, my decision was tested. Okay, abhi she'll give up, abhi she'll give up. At some point she's going to give up. But even if I did choose to give up, Divya, the voice just would not stop. And I know now, as I'm nearing 50, that voice is not an accidental voice. It's there for a reason. At that time, I was wondering, ये क्या चल रहा है?
क्यों हो रहा है?
क्यों हो रहा है?
Right.
इसको कॉन्शियंस बोलते हैं, ये मेरा फ्यूचर मुझसे बात कर रहा है, मुझे नहीं पता ये सब उस वक्त. मुझे सिर्फ ये पता है that this I feel for, this I have to do, I want to do. And I think the first person who recognized that was my father. Of all people. Of all people, I would have never thought that Papa will be the one who says, Baba will be the one that says, Kijan, not a toy that you play with and say, bas now I'm done.
Right.
There's a lifelong commitment. You still want this? Yeah. Okay. And then he supported me. Like, I wish everybody a father like that. I genuinely do. And that was not then. He's the best grandfather you can imagine. And not once, but twice. Even my godchildren, who are born to my friends, is a grandfather to them also the same way. So he's like, me and Baba always joke about this. Ki aap, like, Divya, aap apne bachcho ko le aao, and they are my children.
मैं लेके आती हूँ.
And Tata is grandfather, Baba will be their grandfather. Because we've never kept an umbilical cord to any of the relationships we've had. We have an invisible one with the world. I can literally, my daughter's here and I often tell her, I said, I can totally mother any baby. And any baby that comes to me feels like my own because there's no sense of ownership. There's just a sense of love. Lots of it.
God. I mean, so many questions, Sushmita.
I'm sorry, I know I speak a lot.
No.
And this is a big problem because
No,
I feel like sometimes a person like you asks questions that make another person want to communicate.
I have, like, you
So
have
lovely.
touched me in so many levels. So, first of all, I think, and I said this before, but your Babaji and your father, like,
Yes.
I think parenting, right? हमें लगता है हमारे बच्चे हैं, हमें control करना चाहिए.
Mm.
And I think what your dad did was so beautiful is because parenting is about letting your child be. So, you know, the fact that उन्होंने समझा कि आपकी क्या destiny थी, क्या choice थी, and you speak about it where he actually, you know, he wrote off
He
his
willed his entire, whatever assets he has, he did.
to your will, to what you wanted. I mean,
Yeah.
that's such a powerful idea. Again, from an Indian context, जहाँ पे parenting is about control,
Yes.
right? कि बच्चा क्या करेगा, क्या नहीं करेगा, कैसे करेगा, कैसे नहीं करेगा.
I think this also I want to say that अगर आप ध्यान से hindsight में देखोगे ना कि किसके बाद क्या हुआ, किसने कहाँ मदद की, it's fascinating. बचपन में मेरे बाप दादू, grandfather, he set that tone कि लड़की है तो क्या हुआ, कोई परोटा नहीं. He would
कोई
say,
परोटा,
कोई
बंगाली,
परोटा नहीं.
right?
कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. इंसान हो आप और इंसान के कोई लिमिट्स नहीं होती. You can achieve anything. So don't let them tell you Raja can do this, Titu can't do that. You know, you can do anything you want. So he taught me driving. The reason I say Bapi Dadu so often is he'd say as a girl or a boy, the first thing you gotta have is the freedom of taking your car and driving off.
Hmm.
Gaadi chalana seekho. Learn to be mobile and free. Little things like that. My mother became the reason that I entered a professional domain. She would not take no for an answer. तो वहाँ मम्मी की contribution. कंट्रोल दोनों पेरेंट्स ने बचपन से रखा है, वो भी डिफेंस बैकग्राउंड से है तो कंट्रोल था, लेकिन एक उम्र पे आके मम्मी ने सबसे पहले she released that control. She was the first one to do it. And then Baba did that by the time I was 21, 22, when he started to accept कि लड़की बड़ी हो गई है, she thinks a certain way, she believes in something, and she's willing to take responsibility for it. So done.
Let her, like,
Let her.
release her. And the second thing that you spoke about was, you know, this connection to blood and bonds.
Yes.
Again, I think एक sense of ownership or control
Yes.
कि, you
yes.
know, ये मेरा blood है, तो ये मेरा है. And, you know, I think relationships and love is so much beyond that.
So
and
much beyond that.
अगर बस उसको हम छोड़ दें and start
Yeah.
looking at, and maybe being Miss Universe kind of brought
Just
you
this is a
that?
shout out to your husband. He's such a lucky guy.
Ah,
Such a lucky guy. She is so lovely. Absolutely well said, Mejan. Absolutely well said.
So moving on, I know about this 2 years ago. I was in touch with your team
Yes.
to get you to Delhi.
We were going to
and
do.
We were
yes.
going to do an event,
Hmm.
and you were shooting for Arya, and
Yes.
you had the heart attack at that
Yes.
point.
Yes.
And Sushmita, what was amazing for me
Hmm.
was कि 2 हफ्ते बाद
Hmm.
you were back on the set.
Hmm.
I mean, a situation or a circumstance जहाँ पे हम लोग शायद अपने कमरे से भी और अपने बेड से भी बाहर नहीं उठ सकते हैं. But you were on the set working. And again, it comes back to resilience. But again, this is lessons for all of us. Ki, what is this? Is it physical strength? Is it mental strength?
Hmm.
Is it this sense कि नहीं, I'm not going to let fear define me? Like, क्या कैसे आप कैसे उठ के बोलते हो कि यार I'm going back?
So, lots of things. One, when you suffer a heart attack and you're conscious through it, you kind of know how close you came to being on the other side of life, right? Once you cross that, you also know how far behind it is now. Now you're back to life. You know the difference, right? I think also with practice, I have just become a person who has so much to do, because you have to understand between running my life as in my professional life, being Sushmita Sen as a brand, being a mum and a single one at that, and having 2 daughters, so always very concerned and watching over their security along with their growth and development. Life has been a lot of adjustments. And those were, and somewhere in the middle, I'd have relationships also. I mean, like there was no time for that, but there was that also happening. So if you look at all of these aspects of my life, I only know how to keep going. Because every day that I'm down with, let's say, very high fever, and I had to cancel something for that day, I know it's backlog. It's going to catch up. I have to finish that too now. In my mind, everything is transient, including a heart attack. If I were not to survive it, then there was no problem only. Then there would be no story to tell. But since you have survived it, no point sitting and harping about what happened then or sitting and wondering, because you've survived it. Now moving on, how do we fix it? And I think all of my doctors would tell you, I was very impatient with them. Jaldi karenge, haan? Jaldi karenge. What, I have to stay back here now after this? No, I don't want to be unconscious during the procedure.
No
I want to
way.
be conscious. This is one thing I have to tell you. There comes in a bit of a control freak in me. I don't like losing consciousness. It is also the reason I survived the heart attack. Is because it was a choice between suffering it and staying conscious, or losing consciousness and sleeping, then no waking up. I was conscious through that, and I wanted to be conscious through the procedure. I was very clear, no numbing, wumbing, nothing. Just no numbing the pain. I need to just see what is going on. And it's not a big deal. People go through a stent procedure.
With numbing.
But also
And anesthesia.
aware,
And
still
sleep.
aware. But so I went through that, chatted with my doctors and kept telling them, jaldi karenge. I have to go back on the set. My entire crew is waiting in Jaipur. You see, when you headline a show, and I've said this many, many times before, again, it's not an ordinary job. You have the privilege of taking on the onus of a 500-member crew. And they're all being very nice to you because they understand you're going through this health procedure. They're very concerned about you. But at the same time, I'm concerned about the fact that their daily wages are stuck. You can't shoot without me. The show's called Arya. And I'm okay now. I've done whatever was needed to be done. We have a beautiful stent put and all. Now let's get on with it. So my doctors really, short of shouting at me, They were like, "Are you serious?" So anyway, negotiate करते करते 15 दिन लग गए. But then I was allowed to finally go back and film Arya, finish Arya.
Which is beautiful.
Thank you so much. I love that show also myself. And the team was very lovely.
And it was from Rajasthan, so.
That's another great thing. Yes. It's funny. I land in Rajasthan. Whenever I'm in Jaipur, I go there, wherever I'm going. Nobody calls me Sushmita. It's either Hukun or Arya ji. There's always going to be that. There's just so much love that I receive from Rajasthan. I can't tell you.
So Sushmita,
Break ke baad.
nice and refreshed.
Yes.
That was great coffee.
Yes. It was a great coffee. And by the way, I'm putting it out there as an official statement. This is the most fun I've had on a podcast ever.
Yay!
The host, the team, and just the vibe of this podcast is so exciting. The rest is only between us.
Thank you. Thank you. So, again, I'm going to go back to my favorite Gen Z.
Yes.
And I think हमारा mindset है कि, we need to give back. We need to live our life according to certain standards. पापा ने बोला है, मम्मी ने बोला, expectations हैं.
Conditioning hai.
Conditioning. And every time we want to do something for ourselves. अपने लिए कुछ करना चाहते हैं. Every time you sort of break the mold or try and be different. तो आपको selfish बोलते हैं. आपको judge करते हैं.
आपको बहुत guilty feel कराते हैं.
Guilty feel कराते हैं क्योंकि आप वो कर रहे हो जो आपको करने का मन है या मर्जी है. And a lot of times you live your life as per some other person's rules and playbook. And again, I think you're someone who's never really followed any rule book. So my question is, this idea of being selfish, कितना relevant है आज के दिन में and कितना important है?
That's a beautiful question. Actually, selfish जो है वो फिर भी कुछ negative connotations रखता है क्योंकि हम isolation में नहीं जीते हैं. So at some point we do have to think about the greater good and everyone in us. The greater good may grow to be the greatest good. But first in your environment, you have to think about other people as well because we don't live in isolation. Our growth is not conducive to isolation. It requires people and support. But when you talk about being self-centered,
Okay.
ये बहुत ज़रूरी है.
So not selfish, but self-centered.
Self-centered. जहाँ पर आप को ये होशो हवास में पता होता है कि अगर आप नींद से नहीं उठे तो क्या फर्क पड़ेगा ये सब चीज का जो आपके साथ दुनियादारी चल रही है, रिश्ते चल रहे हैं, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा if you don't wake up from that sleep. So first thing you got to do is have a very centered approach. मुझसे दुनिया शुरू होती है. दुनिया से मैं हूं नहीं.
मैं हूं ना.
मैं हूं ना, पर दुनिया से मैं नहीं हूं. मुझसे दुनिया है. And if every person thought like that, they would bring their A game, their love, their conviction, their support to anything they did because they are doing it. So you're so right. जब भी हमारी कंडीशनिंग हमें माइंड ट्रिक्स खेलने पे मजबूर करती है कि इसको बुरा लगेगा, वो क्या सोचेंगे, ऐसा करना चाहिए, वो लोग मेरे बारे में क्या सोचेंगे, हम अपनी पूरी जिंदगी औरों के डेफिनेशन पे इतना ध्यान देते हैं, उस कंडीशनिंग पे इतना ध्यान देते हैं कि हमारे आंखों के सामने हमें दिख रहा है कि वो चाचा मामी ताऊ ताई जो भी हमें बहुत हमारे बारे में बुरा सोचते थे, आज अच्छा सोच रहे हैं, कल फिर बुरा सोचेंगे. वो शायद हमारे बारे में नहीं, हम जो कर रहे हैं उसके बारे में बुरा सोच रहे हैं. So the minute you detach yourself from your karma to who you are, it becomes easier to be self-centered. नहीं तो हर चीज लगती है जैसे एक पर्सनल अटैक है, मुझ पे अटैक है. तो मैं गजल अब फिर यहीं बैठी हैं, मैं इनसे कई बार कहती हूँ कि मुझे कई बार अगर आपने कुछ किया मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगा, मैं आपको बोल दूंगी मुझे ये अच्छा नहीं लगा, मगर मैं ये नहीं कह रही हूँ कि मुझे आप अच्छे नहीं लगते. You understand? So that sense of self-centered is important, is to know that you must do what your calling is, and people will love it. They may not love it, but that is secondary because दुनिया आपसे शुरू होती है.
And again, you've been very, very upfront about doing what you wanted to do. And I think, unlike a lot of people in that generation, you have been very open about it also. Like, पहले शायद लोग करते थे जो उनको करना है, लेकिन curtains के पीछे बताओ नहीं, करो नहीं. And in a time जहाँ पे कोई मीडिया नहीं था, कोई social नहीं था, you were very upfront on, this is me, this is what I'm doing, this is my life. Is there a price to pay?
Oh, absolutely. But that's a price that I could afford. It's very individualistic. कुछ लोगों को image और उनका projection बहुत डिज़ाइन किया हुआ होता है, और होना भी चाहिए कुछ लोगों के लिए, क्योंकि पब्लिक लाइफ एक ऐसी लाइफ है जहाँ पर अगर आपको अपनी सैनिटी बचा के रखनी है तो थोड़ा डिज़ाइन करना पड़ता है. मगर मैं ना कभी भी इतनी फेमस नहीं थी. आई वॉज ब्यूटिफुली मॉडरेटली फेमस. आई कुड अफोर्ड टू से नो एंड नॉट हैव कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस टू सेइंग नो, बिकॉज आई वाज लाइक मुझे नहीं चाहिए जी, मुझे इतना बड़ा बनना ही नहीं है. मैं जहाँ हूँ बहुत खुश हूँ, क्योंकि मुझे मेरी आज़ादी बहुत पसंद है, और आज़ादी को नहीं छेड़ेंगे तो सब ठीक है. जैसे ही आपको ये करना ही पड़ेगा वाली बात होती है, तो फिर माँ दुर्गा sits down and माँ काली rises. I often say this, like there is a self-protection, protective mechanism that kicks in. And I don't like that mechanism. I think we can all coexist without it. But yeah.
You know, and again, I think what you said कि मैं कम करूँगी लेकिन impactful करूँगी, and I think I'll
जो
go
भी
back.
जो भी करूँगी दिल से करूँगी, 100% करूँगी. You will not find a person more hardworking than me while I'm doing it, because I know that I'm putting my name to something. अब I'll go down doing my absolute best. वो सबको पसंद आए नहीं आए, मेरी तरफ से इतनी सी भी compromise नहीं होगी.
मुझे पता है कि
मुझे
मैंने,
पता है.
and you know, here again I'll talk about Mehuna, where that's Chandni.
Oh my God, I love her.
You know, and which wasn't a significant role.
It wasn't. Thank you for noticing it.
It was the most iconic scene. I think my husband still is like, oh, what, you know, wear that sari, let's do that song. I think. And
Oh, you should definitely wear that sari, man. You would carry it beautifully.
But what was that like, you know, and especially that scene, right? Like,
It was magic.
how did you, like, I've been told Shah Rukh Khan forgot his lines when he saw you walk in.
You know, he was, Shah Rukh is Shah Rukh. He has magic about the way and you bring him in a space of romance, there's no one better than him. Like, he just pulls it off with such ease. So anyway, that red sari I was made to wear came out freezing cold. Uske upar Farah has put a massive storm fan. बिकॉज चांदनी के बाल उड़ने चाहिए, पूरी फिल्म में उड़ने चाहिए. चांदनी रो रही है तो बाल उड़ रहे हैं, क्लासरूम में है तो उड़ रहे हैं, बाहर बारिश हो रही है तब भी हवा है. यू नो, इट वाज लाइक a mandatory requirement for the character, and God bless Farah Khan. What a director. I could have, when she told me, you're in a sari throughout the film, I'm like, don't do this to me, Farah, please. My first film with Shah Rukh, I want to wear like these 50,000 different costumes. She was just, trust me, you're in a sari, and that's it. So that day when they got me into the red sari, I walked out. That was the first change ever. And Farah looks at it and says, kya lungi bandi hai? Geeta, wapas leke jao.
No.
Let's just, and I didn't tie the sari, thankfully. I didn't know how to back then. And Geeta very imandari se tied it really low. I mean, I will never forget how low we tied that sari. Came out and I was just wondering, ye gir nahi jaye bas. Because it was like the first time of me trying something like that. So the pallu was kept very long. When the scene happened and I walk across, Shah Rukh went like this, right? And I very playfully picked up my hand so that the pallu crosses his face. And these are magic that just happens on a set because two actors are giving each other and being in the moment. And it's so easy to romance Shah Rukh. It's like so easy. So it just happened. And then after that, Farah being Farah said, "Wo dobara karo." Ye phir se karo. Because we took it with multiple angles. And that set the tone of Chandni and Ram. You know, and of course, the film, very true to what you just said, was never my film in that sense, even as the main lead of the film. Everyone had bigger roles, but Farah made sure Chandni had presence, the kind of presence that has outlived so many years. And to this day, everybody looks at that nostalgic film, The Memory of a Teacher, and they think of Chandni.
TT. I mean, I would give that credit to Sushmita for creating that memory for all of us.
That's very
And
kind. But I would give that credit to Farah.
because that's you. So I have these fun questions,
Yes.
which are hot takes, which
Ooh,
is just like
fun questions.
fun questions. Again, I feel like we need to do this again and again and again to. That's the time my iPad doesn't work. Which is why
I love how you're switching to your phone.
Which is,
Love
I
it.
mean, this is like, she's been on a tech run, a tech startup. Okay, so I have some fun, questions,
Yeah.
like, quick ones
Yes.
to get the fun side.
You got?
So if Bollywood was a classroom, what subject would you teach?
Ooh. Oh, that's a very good question. No, I would go back to Chandni and teach them chemistry.
Aww.
I mean, come on. Cinema is about chemistry. It is about chemistry.
I love that. And I think that's the most important thing.
It is. It's the kind of chemistry that you're acting behind a lens, and it's reaching the hearts of people in real time.
The chemistry that I think, are sharing.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
now.
There you go.
It's-
And we didn't have to do a classroom
We
for
didn't
this.
have
It was
to-
natural.
I think you're a born teacher. So
No, sweetheart.
one thing that you learned from one of your daughters this year.
Yeah. Alisa is here. Oh, she left the building.
Okay.
No, so both my daughters have, I think, singularly and combined, taught me one of the greatest attributes that my parents could not teach me, which is patience. And as a mother, I'm sure you understand what I mean. God, they can test it. God, they can test it. No, I learned to be a much more patient human being after I became a mom. And both of them have also taught me in so many ways what it is to have your heart beat outside your chest.
I think God basically decides कि आपको क्या सीखना है,
Yeah.
and then वो बच्चे देता है ताकि you ensure that you learn it and then you
Yeah.
excel at it.
और ये गलतफहमी होती है दुनिया को कि हम बच्चों को सिखा रहे हैं कुछ. एक्चुअली बच्चे बहुत कुछ सिखाया जाता है. Especially I feel जब वो 1 से 5 साल की उम्र में होते हैं.
Sorry, Alicia, this is for you, darling. Sorry.
कॉम्प्लीमेंट मिल रहा था.
Compliment मिल रहा था आपको.
Compliment मिल रहा था. You missed it. So, no, I think there is something very,
So you're saying from 1 से 5 साल.
very spiritually alive children are during that time. उनके मुंह से ऐसी चीजें निकलती हैं जो आपके रूह को छू देती है. And you wonder कि ये इतनी wisdom कैसे हो सकती है बच्चे में. So, yeah, then they become all manipulative little teenagers. But when they are babies, yes, they're very spiritually connected.
Beauty pageants today,
Yes.
empowerment or entertainment?
It was always a part of entertainment. Otherwise, competitions are no fun. The Olympics is a part of entertainment other than being a sport. But that aside, it carries in it the potential to have a life-altering experience. I'm living proof of that. So, is it empowering? Yes. But like most things, every opportunity and what you make of it decides whether it's purely entertainment or it's empowering.
There's certain people who can grow from it, and it depends on like what you said, कि जो opportunity मिली है, take it and make
Take it.
the most of it.
And make the most of
या
it.
फिर
And
रोते रहो कि नहीं मिला, नहीं हुआ, मेरे साथ ऐसे हो गया.
या फिर रिग्रेट के साथ जियो जिंदगी भर के मैंने काश उस वक्त ये कर लिया होता. वो कहता है ना जीत के हार के आगे जीत है. It's so true. If you hold on to fear long enough, it turns to courage.
If you weren't famous today, if you had to wake up tomorrow, you know, as just an ordinary person, what would you be or who would you be?
No idea. Absolutely no idea, because of my 50 years, which will be this November, 32 of it I have been famous. So
Which is what you decided you wanted to be. at
yes,
14.
yes, that was my dream. So no complaints there. I've wanted that. Of course, I did not know doing what. So वो सब by default होता चला गया. But I think also when you think of the universe, अगर आप यूनिवर्स को बड़ा पिक्चर बता दो ना कि मुझे ये चाहिए, वो कैसे होगा, किसके थ्रू होगा, कब होगा, ये छोटे छोटे डिटेल्स में ना अपना ध्यान नहीं लगाने का, वो अपने आप फिगर आउट हो जाते हैं. द बिग पिक्चर इज दिस. सो या सो आई हैव बीन फेमस फॉर 32 ऑफ द 50. सो आई डोंट नो व्हाट आई वुड बी डूइंग, बट वन थिंग्स फॉर श्योर, if I were not famous, I would be better at bargaining. It is so difficult to get out there. क्या मैम आपके सामने क्या मैम, and मेरी शक्ल पे लिखा होता है that you just overprice everything. Isn't that true? It's true.
And so, a fun moment or a difficult moment that you remember from shooting, you know, maybe with Salman or those times with Govinda. What's
Oh, Govinda is a walking, talking, fun actor. Like, he's an institute. I genuinely believe the 2 or 3 films that I've done with him, each one has been like, cut okay. I've stepped out. It's solo shot of Govinda. And I have ran back from the van just to watch him perform. What an actor. I'm not even kidding or exaggerating. Imagine the choreography of an entire mukhra. Or an entire antara of a song, which is quite a length. So it's not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It continues to 16, 26 counts. It keeps going. मैंने 3 वीक का रिहर्सल किया है सेट पे आने से पहले. जनाब ने एक रिहर्सल नहीं किया है. वो आके बैठते हैं and he says, हाँ दिखाओ, and he'll watch. And he'll really watch. And then he'll say, yeah, take. And one take, okay. That's a different kind of genius at play. Govinda is an incredibly talented actor. Salman was a buddy. So I felt like I was like you. I didn't feel like I was doing a podcast. I used to not feel like I'm really shooting. We were just having tons of fun. With Salman, scene में जो भी dialogue लिखा है, you can be rest assured वो नहीं बोला जाएगा.
no way?
No, so you're adapting as you go along in the scene, because as actors, it's not our job to cut a take, right? तो अरे but ये इनकी लाइन नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं बोल सकते आप. So उन्होंने कुछ बोला, आपने फिर कुछ बोला, ऐसे कर करके बीवी नंबर 1, क्योंकि मैंने प्यार क्यों किया. There are so many moments in the film that are not scripted. It's just happened. And then it's just like मेरी आदत है कि मैं जब भी when I feel a lot of affection, I always say, hi मेरा बच्चा. You know, I say it like, so in the scene, I thought cut ho chuka hai, and I went to Salman saying, "Hi, mera bacha," and they kept it.
And
Things
it's beautiful.
like that,
And it's beautiful.
and it
I
became
still
such a
thing.
because it's real.
Right.
All of which is real. अगर वो डाल दो आप किसी भी film में ना, it becomes magically on.
Beautiful. So, last thing from this rapid take is favorite actor.
अरे बाप रे. In India, anywhere.
India. ये काट करके रील बनाऊंगी. So much.
I have a long list, because I'll tell you, sometimes I see a feature film and then I'll look at an actor and go, wow, he's fabulous. But then I'll see an OTT show and it's a very different format.
Yeah.
When an actor can hold your attention for an hour and a half, एक बात. But when they can hold your attention for 8 hours and make you binge watch something, हो कुछ तो हो ही जाता है.
True love.
Yeah. So I have to say, Nawazuddin,
Mm.
I look at his work and I feel like he can jump characters and still be so true to who he is, which is a concept I learned in Arya. I felt like you asked me about an actor. That's an actor. He can transform and still not the quintessential star, good looking, none of that. I can't take my eyes off of him. That's beauty, see?
That's beauty. I
That's
think that's
beauty.
what we
That-
started
We
with.
started with something that resonates long after you've left the room.
That's beautiful. I think we started with it. And it's just poetic that we're ending with
it.
that. And the last question is, you know, I think again for the Gen Z,
Yeah.
and this is an advice question, is क्या advice है आपकी for the young, for the youth, for the Alicias, for the Rinis, for my Noors, for the Zahans?
What a pretty name, Noor.
Noor, hi Noor, Noor, this universe.
Yeah.
And how do you live life
Hmm.
on your own terms?
Ore baap.
You know,
इस पे तो
लेकिन
किताब लिखनी पड़ेगी.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You live it on your own terms. You make your own rules. You be self-centered, but you still live it with this sense of purpose.
Yeah.
Last words.
Whoa, she has some seriously beautiful questions, thought-provoking questions. If I just simplify it for Gen Z, Gen X, Gen whatevers, you are here because of a purpose. Your birth, your life, this is not an accident. You are a piece of a puzzle without which a very big picture is incomplete. You are very important. Very, very important. You are not here to be the clone of someone else. Because that piece is already taken in the puzzle. तुम एक extra piece बनके मत जियो. You fit where you belong. Get to know yourself. Once to get to know yourself, as you and I were discussing, make mistakes. Make different mistakes. Learn from them. Most important. Don't waste those also. And when life gives you an opportunity, you go after it guns blazing. Not because mama, papa, society, community told you to do that, but because your insides tell you this is your moment, you take it. By doing this, I'm making my book in a nutshell for you. You will come to a place where you will start to know your strengths and your weaknesses.
Mm.
When you befriend your weaknesses, and you develop your strengths, you live life on your own terms. That was hard because you see, in today's Gen Z, everything is about instant gratification. Life has become like this. But if you really want to achieve your greatest potential, you have to slow it down. And you have to know your biological clock is your biological clock. Your emotional clock is your emotional clock. Don't waste your time and energy on something that doesn't belong to you.
My God, thank you. Sashmita, what an incredible, I mean, I'm not even going to add anything to it.
Divya, I love you, man.
You are
Thank you.
quite
You know,
right.
I want to come on your podcast like without being invited, if I may. You are amazing. God bless you. And you are in the right place. You're meant to talk to people. You bring out communications that most people would not think of.
What you just said, sorry, I think that to be that your own jigsaw piece
Yes.
in that puzzle.
And you belong. Yes.
We need to work on your book next. But thank you. Oh, what a blast.
Thank you, guys. Amazing. What a beautiful, seriously, what a beautiful conversation.
What do you think, Azala? Please give us your. It was amazing. You know, yeah. But then I'll tell you what,
I really, you know, and the best thing is, पता ही नहीं चला बाबू टाइम का.
But सच्ची बताओ मैं काफी competitive हूँ. I saw all your podcasts and I was like, I need this podcast to be cooler than what you did with Twinkle.
Oh, with Twinkle, yes. और ये Twinkle के podcast पे मुझे ना पूरा दिन 3 इंटरव्यूज करने थे. वो मैं 3 करके फिर यहाँ आई थी. मैंने कुछ नहीं खाया था तो उसके भी ऐसे रखा हुआ था. मैं पूरे शो में खा रही
Yeah,
हूँ.
that's why we kept.
I was so hungry. That bichari, she told me should be cut. Would you like to eat something? Because I was like, no, I have to eat. Shamelessly, I have to eat.
No, but I think with her also there was this sense of, you know, this like candor and reality that I love.
But ours was very nice.
I was just today was so. I mean, just things you've said are just these are just gold. You know, like all of it is gold. I think for me the last statement what you said
Was the book?
it's like
I
an
just in a nutshell told me.
I'm sorry, but it's like Steve Jobs ka jo closing.
That's a big compliment.
No, you're the round
Man, though, very difficult man to find.
round peg in the square hole.
And give it up for Divya. She's about to catch a flight back of home.
Sorry, I mean, like this is amazing. You have to say.
God bless you. And so nice. So nice.
What a fun, like everything.
Now we have to stay in touch. Well,
Yeah,
can you Divya's number?
Yes.
Because I just have to stay in touch with her.
Thank you so much for watching, for listening, for being a part of this journey. अगर आपको ये conversation पसंद आए, so please let us know in the comments below, and it will allow us to call more of these guests and to have more of these conversations. Do subscribe to this channel, and please बताइए और किसे बुलाएं और किस type की conversations करें, that we can truly meet performance with purpose.